Okay, so far we have already covered the using the address operator, which is also known as a ampersand operator for the purpose of accessing the address of the variables. And then we also cover the pointer, where the pointer, in order for you to declare the pointer, you must put the asterisk or the star there. Okay, it will represent the pointers. And then we also discuss about what happened inside the memory in computer memory when you are using a pointer. Okay, there's a several issue or several concept which you can use pointer in C programming, which have been listed in the same page here over here. Okay, we still using the same website here. So you see in this website it said that you can utilize the pointer in C programming in these 5 different concept and description. However, I will only cover the point number 1 here, the concept number 1, and then because concept number 2 is almost similar with concept number 1, so number 2 I will not cover. You might explore by yourself. And then I also cover the third one, which is pointer to pointer, and the last one I will talk about the number 4, which is passing pointer to a function, which is the one of the important things in pointer in C programming language. Okay, but however for number 5, the concept is also similar with number 4. So that's why later I will discuss about number 4 in other sources, which is better in explaining what is number 4 is all about. Okay, now let's go to the first one first, which is pointer arithmetics. Okay, so you just click that one. If you just click that one, so this is one of the example. Okay, by applying the pointer arithmetic, you can access again you can access the variables that pointer is point at. Okay, because the pointer itself, it's the value of the pointer is actually the address to another variable. So in this case, by using the concept of incrementing a pointer, actually this one is utilized especially in managing your array. Okay, if you talk about the variable which is array variables, then one way to access indirect access the content in your variable in your array is through using the pointer. Okay, this is the examples as you can see here. Okay, this is your variables. Integer var is a integers array of integers with 3 dimension integer, because it consists of 3 elements inside these variables. And then you declare some pointer here, a variable pointer variable, which we will be used later to point at integer variables. And again you do something like this. So the something might confuse you there is that why there's no address operator there. Okay, in general, in the previous example we always use address operators there. Okay, or we are using the ampersand operators there to assign the address of this var into this pointer. Okay, for this case, okay, for discussing this case, we try to copy this code and try to run it in your online compilers, which is okay, this is the same codes. Okay, this is the same example. I just copy paste from the website there, and then try to, if we run this one, okay, it's working, meaning that you can see that this is just example how actually you point, you create a pointer, that pointer will point at the address of var, where var is the array of integers, consists of 3 elements, which is 10, 100 and 200. Okay, this is the process where you assign the address of the var into the pointer, and then this for loop is just to display the elements inside that array. Okay, as you can see that, but this one, the first line is you are printing the address, okay, not the value, but the second print is you print the value. So that's why you see the value for var 0 is 10, the value for var 1 is 100, and so on. But as you can see there, this one, okay, because without, why you can print the address, because you are printing something without asterisk. Okay, again without asterisk, it will print the value of the PTR itself, which is actually the value of pointer itself, or PTR there, which is the address of var. So that's why you get the address there. And then if you put the asterisk, then it will print the value. Okay, then you do some increment there, that's why you get 3 values there. Okay, because the looping is 3 times. Okay, the issue that I want to highlight here, of course this code is working instead if you talk in the perspective of pointer, but the one that you might confuse is this one. Okay, in the previous class I always said, if you want to sign your pointer with that point to the some address of other variables, then you must put the address operator or ampersand like this. Okay, but in this example we don't put that. Okay, we write in this way, where no address operators. So, and still the code is working. Okay, but okay, let's put the experiments there. I put the address operators there. What will happen? Okay, the result is there and the code is still working. So now, why? Okay, from here, okay, this is actually right. Okay, this is actually right is because of the var itself is an array. Okay, integers of array. This is the specialty about array. If you dealing with array, okay, by assigned the pointer without this address operator, or with this operator, it should be correct. Okay, the output should be similar. Okay, the results should be similar. You can see the results there, it's similar. Okay, of course the address is not similar, is okay. Okay, so without without address operator or with address operator for array, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. So, but if you talk about something which is not array, like normal integers or float, variable in float or integers, then you need to put the address operator. So that is the one issue. Another issue is that, okay, I want to highlight here. Okay, once you run this coding, even this pointer is increment by 1. Actually, if you see, when we print the address is not increment by 1 step ahead, but is increment by 4. Okay, why is this happen? This is because, again, back to our memory location discussion, one integer is 4 byte. So the next integer should be, if the first integer is A0, then the second integer in array should be A4, and then the third integer should be at the address of A8. So because of one matrix elements of integers needs a 4 byte memory space. Okay, so that's another things that maybe you can try to hope you can understand about the informations there, because this one is related with the computer memory architectures again. Okay, then the decrementing a pointer also, the concept is similar. You can try to read this website web page and then try to relate with what we have discussed earlier. Okay, Okay, now so let's go to okay, I will not discuss the array of pointer because the discussion there is almost similar with this number one, is almost similar. So this one you can try to read by yourself. So now let's go to the third issue or third concept, which is pointer to pointer. Okay, in C programming you can also have what we call as a pointer to pointer. What's the meaning by pointer to pointer? In previously, when we talk about pointer, is always a variable that the value of that variable is an address that point to another variables. But if you talk about pointer to pointer, it's like look like, you know, you have one pointer variable that point at one address, and that address is actually is a location of another pointer, and that pointer is actually containing the value of another address, where that address is referred to the address of another variables. That's why they call it pointer to pointer. So this is how they declare a pointer to pointer. You have two double asterisk there, or two star there, to declare as a pointer to pointer, meaning that this is the pointer to pointer location there. So if you put double star, it's referred to this part. Okay, so I will not run these examples. Okay, you can run by your own. Just you copy and paste to the compiler online. You can see the outputs there. So you can see that this is the example to show how to use the pointer to pointer. So of course, based on my experience in doing a lot of coding, it's very very rare for me to use this pointer to pointer. But of course, this should be discussed in your syllabus, so maybe you might know. Hopefully then you know that there's a concept of pointer to pointer. Even later, if you if you are one day you want to do some job related to programming, if you don't use it, it's up to you. So but based on my experience, again, it's very rare to use this concept, but this is for the sake of knowledge. We just cover this one. Okay, so hopefully you can you know about this. Actually, the pointer to pointer exists. So this example, okay, you can see that this is same declaration of your variable, declaration of the pointer, and then you do some declaration of pointer to pointer, and then you assign your integer variable with 3000, and then you again, this is the same thing. You point you assign the pointer with the address of the var, and then you assign the pointer to pointer here with the address of this pointer. So that's why you put the address operators there, or the ampersand operators there. Okay, so by printing all these things, of course, if you can see that by printing the var, you get the value. By printing the asterisk pointer, you get the value, and by printing the double asterisk pointer, you still get that value. So this is how the pointer to pointer works. Again, this is the examples, so you can try it. But again, like I said, it's very rare to apply this thing. Okay,